Here we are 2 weeks after the release of Metroid Prime Remastered, and here we are the week of the physical copies release. And unfortunately, if you try to get your hands on any of this, you're literally gonna have to pay the price of $120 apparently, and that is so disappointing to me. If you've been on the channel long enough, you already know the saying, for every one thing Nintendo does good, they do 3 things wrong. And here we are with one of their first things that they're doing wrong. It sucks. I really thought they were gonna get away with it this time. Why am I bringing this up exactly? Well, I feel like this could really fuck with the sales of the Prime game. If you think about this from somebody that's never played a Metroid game ever, if they wanted to buy the physical copy of this game, and it's not there on the day of release, they're simply just gonna move on. We live in a day and age now where things move really quick. So if something is not there when they say it's supposed to be there, well, that's how they just lose sales. A lot of people had the idea of buying the physical copy once it's released and then enjoying the fuck out of the game. But now that they're just not in stores anywhere, I feel like that's just gonna deteriorate the hype that people had for this game. It's just gonna fuck with like newcomers and shit, and it sucks. It's so unfortunate. I hate that a lot. Like, I want as many people to play Metroid Prime Remastered right now, and it sucks to see that people are literally paying the price of $120 for these games. Like, this game is $40 retail, yet some people are literally actually spending the money to buy Metroid Prime Remastered right now. And that's what sucks, because like a lot of stores, they haven't got the shipment yet. And I feel like that's on Nintendo's end, maybe like the way they shadow dropped it and like the way they prepared the shipments to go out, it probably just didn't match dates well and whatever. But yeah, it sucks. I have a coworker that he really wants to play this Metroid Prime game, but he can't. I mean, well, he could obviously, but he wants to get it physically because he's a collector and shit. He can't play it right now, and that's so unfortunate. And this would be his first game into the Metroid series. A great game to get into the Metroid series. Yeah, and it just sucks. It just sucks how that like now my coworker can't fucking get the copy because people are selling it for $120 and whatnot. It's so unfortunate, and I feel like this could have been avoided in so many ways. There's a lot of speculation about what exactly went on and why there's so many missing copies and shit. I'm gonna start with some of my theories that I made up, so take this with a grain of salt, because this is obviously not like, I'm obviously not the source for this, but I believe that they just didn't expect as many people to get to want the physical copies. I imagine they thought that a lot of people were gonna buy it the day of, like the shadow drop day, and just buy it digitally, and bam, jiggity bam. Like, I bought it digitally like the second it dropped, so I am one of those people. But I still want a physical copy, obviously. I like to collect things too, so it'll be cool to have a physical copy of this game just on my shelf, so I can look at it and like pray to it every day or whatever. Despite being lazy as fuck, I also actually went to a couple Walmarts, and they told me the same exact thing, that the shipment's either coming in next week or they just don't have any copies. I want people that, haven't got a chance to play this game ever in their life to fucking goddamn get the copy already. I already have the copy of the game, so it's okay. I already have it digitally. I don't like, obviously I don't really need it physically. I just want it for the collection. So I feel like I could wait it out. I just hope that I could get my hands on it one day because it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck a lot if I can't. Oh yeah, that was one of my theories. Take this next theory with the stupidest grain of salt you ever had in your mouth. Pause. But this next theory is that Nintendo are the scalpers. Think about it, bro. Who the fuck gave these motherfuckers all these copies of the game? This one photo shocks me. This one photo specifically shocks the fucking shit out of me. Where did this guy get these many copies for this game? That's definitely over 20. It's probably like about 40, 50 copies there. There's just a bunch of retailers that are just resellers that are just selling it for ridiculous amount of prices. It's ridiculous, and people are really paying for it too, and that's the problem. That's where the problem stems from the most. The price will only go higher from this point the more people buy from these scalpers, which is what people don't understand. I just seen on February 22nd somebody bought a copy of this game for $120. Why? And this has been sold 27 times, by the way. Unbelievable, actually. It doesn't make sense to me. I can't even fathom why anybody would decide to just pay $120 for a game that's $40. I kind of want to talk about how we could solve this issue. Don't fucking buy the game. I'm sorry. Don't buy the fucking game physically right now. If you can't find it in your store, in a retail store, please don't go to like a third-party market. It's so useless. It's so stupid that people are actually paying this much for this game. It shocks me. It shocks me a lot. The game just came out. Like, how does scalpers work exactly? How does this happen that, like, the price could jump from, like, one point to another, although the game literally came out a couple of days ago physically? It's so weird to me, and it boggles my mind. And like I said, don't fucking buy it from a reseller. Just wait. If you really want to get the physical copy, please just wait. But if you really just want to play the game right now, like, if you're just really looking forward to playing the game, get it digitally. Just get it digitally. Like, it sucks. Like, it sucks that we can't get the physical copies right now, but, like, I think it's worth just getting the digital copy rather than really spending the money. Like, more than double, bro. This is triple the amount. But, yeah, I guess that's kind of all I wanted to talk about today. Okay, JK from the future, and we just found out that you could actually get your hands on some physical copies by going to playasia.com. Not sponsored, by the way. They'll ship out a little bit later. It says they'll ship out March 3rd, which is kind of unfortunate, but at least it's a pre-order, and, like, you're gonna get your hands on a physical copy. I might just do this, actually, so yeah, I thought I'd just swoop by and say that real quick. You're welcome. There's not really much more to talk about in terms of, like, these resellers and stuff. Stick around for more. I'd be playing a lot of Prime Remastered, you know, mods and whatnot. You're probably watching me playing a mod right now and shit, so stick around for more of that. Like, subscribe, all that, and well, I'll see y'all in the next mission.